Hey guys, it's Bellamy here from Midnight Suns. I just got back from seeing Dune Part 2. It's opening day here in Singapore, so yeah, I definitely had to watch it on opening day. And let me just start off by saying this movie is an absolute cinematic masterpiece. I highly recommend watching it if you can in a theater with a very huge screen and a very good sound system like IMAX, because this movie is the literal definition of a spectacle. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. The world of Arrakis that they are in, the characters, the whole sand planet, it just feels so alien, but at the same time it is so realistic and grounded too. And I think a lot of it comes down to the visual effects and special effects really being completely perfect. All the sets, all the costumes, the characters, yeah, they all look like a dream, a sci-fi fan's dream come true. Now, this movie is a direct continuation from the first Dune movie that came out in 2021, and unfortunately I did not watch that movie in theaters because it came out during the peak of COVID, and then it was out on streaming, and that's how I watched it, and I unfortunately didn't get to experience it in a theater. But for all of you watching this video, if you haven't already seen Dune Part 1, they're actually screening it in cinemas right now, so I highly recommend watching that in cinemas before watching this. Like, you definitely want to watch that in cinemas instead of streaming it at home like I did. And you must, I repeat, you must watch the first movie before watching this one because this story really continues directly from that one. And that movie is also a cinematic masterpiece that must be enjoyed in theaters if you can. But now coming back to Dune Part 2, I really think the movie is a very mature movie. Like, it explores very deep themes of like war, religion, love, and it is a 100% mature film intended for older audiences, I feel, and it is really a work of art. This movie and the first Dune movie that came out in 2021, I would say they are easily the best sci-fi movies to come out in the past decade. There's plenty of great action, like the action choreography is just top-notch, and there's also a lot of great drama. The characters are all great as well, and the Hans Zimmer music score is just absolute perfection. What more can I say? I really love this movie, and I would say it's very likely the best war movie I've ever seen in my life, and also one of the best revenge plot movies that I've ever seen in my life easily. Like, I would put this up there with John Wick as a really good revenge movie, one of the best. And all the acting performances in this movie were phenomenal as well. Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Austin Butler, Josh Brolin, even Batista, all of them really nailed their roles perfectly. Oh, and how can I forget Florence Pugh? She's amazing in this movie as well, even though she's not in there for that much, but the scenes that she's in, she's awesome. Words cannot express how much I really love this movie. I think it is pure cinema. Like, when I think of movies and cinemas, I think movies like this are why they were invented. Dune Part 2 is an absolute cinematic masterpiece, and so for my final score, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So I actually wanted to give it a 9.5 out of 10, or even possibly a 10 out of 10, but unfortunately, there is a massive cliffhanger at the end of the movie, and I hate it when movies do that. But you know what? Even though I think the cliffhanger is keeping it from having a perfect score, I still really love this movie, and if all the future Dune movies are as good as this movie and the first Dune movie, then you know what? I'll watch every single Dune movie, every single future Dune movie in IMAX gladly. So yeah, for all of you sci-fi fans who are looking for a great new sci-fi movie, definitely catch Dune Part 2, I highly recommend it. And that's all for this review, guys. Once again, here on Midnight Suns, we do all kinds of movie reviews, so if you're interested in our movie reviews, do consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and as always, stay gold. Bye, guys.